Late September, GG Alcock's book, Third World Child, was released. I've read it. I enjoyed it thoroughly. He's in studio with us. And actually, I think, GG, there can't be too many 100% white Zulu boys around. But as you were greeting Gugu when you came into the studio, she said you're authentic.
100%.
Thank you. Yeah, I have a lot of fun because I don't look Zulu and yet obviously understand and speak it very well. So
Do you
often,
think it?
Yes, I do actually. So often when I'm developing work for the work I do, I have to try and explain it back in English to clients or colleagues. My brother also speaks fluent Zulu, and we generally will speak to each other in Zulu a lot because it's easier for us to understand each other.
Just to compress your background, you literally did grow up as a Zulu rather than as a white person, and the unusual upbringing gives you an unusual view of where we are in South Africa, hence third world child. Do you feel like a third world person who's been thrown into a first world society here in Johannesburg, sir?
I've kind of settled more into it over time, but when I arrived here, I very much felt like I was a migrant worker from Msinga who'd arrived in a battered old taxi and moved into Jeppe Hostel. And I kind of moved quite a lot between different worlds, that rural, very third world environment, and then you arrive and they call it Gwandonga Zatuma, Johannesburg's the place where the walls thunder. And you can imagine, as an arrival here, the walls do thunder. It's a terrifying place. So, you have this first world and this third world, and I kind of move between those.
Do you think that different views on South Africa is actually what's holding us back from progression and moving forward as one country?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of issues of race which are unfortunate because, the whole Rainbow Nation issue, which is kind of overstated, is a wonderful thing, particularly in terms of culture and class, which I think the whole thing about our country is different cultures versus tradition, of course, tradition being the old style, culture being what people are, the Zulu, Xhosa, Tswana, whatever it might be. It's about really celebrating those more and people understanding them, and both the people within those cultures celebrating them, and often they're embarrassed. I meet Zulu people and they say, "Oh, you're so proud of being Zulu," but I'm not, and actually they should be. And I think that's where there's a lot of potential.
Nomzan, we've run out of time. Kulu. Hopefully you'll come back soon. I thought you'd throw in some Zulu. They said they could hear that it's authentic. But thank you so much to GG Alcock. He's the author of Third World Child.